Afternoon baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in New York. Ought to be a good one here between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. CC Sabathia gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
The way I see him, Matt, he's really struggled because he allows a lot of base runners, whether it's by the walk or by the hit. And when you have that much traffic on the base path, you're going to eventually give up runs. So he's got to eliminate that and give his team and himself a chance to win this game.
Now at the plate, Rajay Davis.
Leading off will be
as we
Athletic.
take a look at the splits
Center
between
fielder,
April and May.
11, Rajay Davis.
Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez. And here's a shot of the Athletic starting lineup for this one. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Mark Canha is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. A high fastball is in there. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other.
And that is through into right field for a single.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Jed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here's Sabathia on 1 and 2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Misses. Ball 2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Got him.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Stepping in, Ryan Healy. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Throw won't get him. And the run will score as the A's get off to a 1-0 lead.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A's have to settle for just the one. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Jarrell Cotton, the pitcher from the Virgin Islands, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, it's interesting. Looking at his numbers, you would think, wow, he must be really excited to pitch on the road because he's pitched great on the road and really struggled at home. One of those rare combinations you see from pitchers from time to time.
Hit well on the ground to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, you realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Lowry down on the ground. A great play. He's out.
Batting third, designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Holliday. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Digging a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Chad Pinder.
Behind that fastball, it's strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. He swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. I'm looking down there shortstop at Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. At the plate, Adam Rosales. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 delivery. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
The center fielder, number 11.
Here's Rajay Davis now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Torreyes in foul ground. And that's the third out. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Starlin Castro
takes this the other way to right. Canna is there, 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Oakland A's. And I'm looking at Trevor Plouffe. The Twins thought for sure this guy was going to be their long-range answer at shortstop. But he's such a versatile athlete that we see him in the outfield. We saw him at third. He's played in the middle infield. He plays all over the diamond because he's that type of versatile player.
Sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 6.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. First pitch of the at-bat. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot down the line in right. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough.
I can't believe he got a check swing single. How frustrating for the pitcher. You make a good pitch, got him pulled, he checks his swing and gets a base hit. He's got to be thinking, you don't deserve that hit.
Here's Chris Carter now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Harold, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to win the first game on the road, and then you get ready for game 2. It just makes you feel like, hey, this could be a pretty productive road trip. If you win 2 games in a row, then you really know.
And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. But there to take it in is a well-positioned Lowry, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of... Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show as we're set to go here in the 3rd from the Bronx. So now it's Mark Hanna. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. First pitch from CC. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number
so 1 gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Lowry. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Striding in once again, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Judge is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Yankees 2 and the A's 1. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Left fielder Brett Gardner.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, nice piece of hitting on that first pitch, but one thing that he didn't do is allow that base runner a chance to steal. He might have stole the bag, and now you're looking at maybe get him over or drive him in with the base hit.
Matt Holliday standing in now. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Davis. And it's gone. A 3-run shot for Matt Holliday. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Starlin.
Chopped fouled over towards the coaching box.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hard liner to center field. Davis has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Aaron Judge. Hit high and deep out to left field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game.